How's it going, everybody? We got another mid-game baby account-ish war for you today. We're up against Wakanda. We have 1,740 trophies, so we're really getting close to the tippy top of war on this alliance that is just turned a year old, which I think is actually kind of crazy. We're reaching the tippy top, and we're like 3,200 power in the game as far as alliances go. But because we are climbing up, we're starting to actually see some like old war teams thrown on defense, war offense teams, like the Underworld team. The Underworld team is really easy to counter when you have an entire, attack roster at yourselves. Do you have new Avengers? Do you have A-Force built up? Like, do you have those sort of options? Then it becomes a lot easier. That's not the case for us right now. Like, I guess, what could I do? I could probably do like Weapon X Kestrel against this. Something like that would have probably got the job done. But not an option. So instead, we got to be a little creative. And I think this is where I'm going to really be happy that I keep my spider set. This is going to be a giant punch down, but mechanically, the whole idea here is that Noir should get to go first. And with his ult being as powerful as my Noir is, he should be able to punch through it. Would this work on Punch Across? Well, first of all, your Spider Society, if built up properly, would never be punching across into a Underworld. You would always have probably at least a 25% power advantage on them. So I guess the whole question is like, does the opening from the Underworld team completely wreck you? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure with the survivability of the Spider Society team, I think they'd actually be okay. But I guess we're going to get a good sense of it. Because though this is a 2 million powered Underworld team, that's still quite big for this team. They have low power levels. Okay, so not exactly my favorite spawn for the summon, that's for sure. Ability block goes over there. All right, yeah, he can't ability block the Noir, so the Noir ends up coming now. Slow on Pav is probably a good thing, because then Penny's going to get to clear the blinds and stuff. Okay. I'm half tempted to do the special here instead of the ultimate. Because then we're not going to kill one of the speed people. I'm going to do it anyway, though. Let's do the ultimate. Let's see. I don't think the Goblin's going to straight up die, but maybe. All right, so Penny's in trouble. Penny's the one who I wanted to clear those debuffs, so she's a little bit in trouble. All right, I'm going to go for the Goblin once again. He's just kind of the weakest. Take people out, make it a little bit easier on ourselves. He's low. Interesting. No assist from Peter. We did get an assist from Peter, which means the follow-up striker attack retaliation. So the power here, the power differential is coming in clutch. This will not land, but it will cleanse after the fact, right? So Pav is now cleansed. We like that. The retaliate from Ghost Spider is great. Look at this stealth from Ghost and Noir. Is this what the new like these are different stealths. And it's more in line with what you would expect from these characters. This is actually really cool. This is actually really cool stealths. Is this the new engine finally kind of working as intended? Even Taskmaster's blue. I like that. I really like that. That's actually really cool. Especially the Ghost Spider being purple. I like that a lot. That was interesting. Did you guys see that? Have you seen that before? All right, we're going to go ahead and use Secret Defenders up against this smaller Gamma. If this was a bigger Gamma, I'd use that at a time. But this is kind of like the best use for Secret Defenders, in my opinion, is a nice medium-sized Gamma. I'm actually punching down right now because my Robbie Reyes is just that big. And so Robbie Reyes probably solo damages this, but the control from Black Cat, the rewind from Hardlight is obviously necessary here. All right, here we go. Rewind won't work because we got Black Cat death proofs. Even the damage is quite small there. You can see the difference a big Redhulk can make here, especially if you're in like security room. We want to stun the Redhulk. It's also going to take his charges off, which is nice. We did not crit him. No, we did. Just took a while to come in. Okay. Redhulk's dead, though. Look at that. He's dead. Green Hulk, he's got a vulnerable. Let's take that death proof off of him and then burp him out of existence. Some rewinds come in, and yeah, this is just a very easy fight. I wouldn't recommend people being Secret Defenders. They're on the list of they are the list of teams that have fallen off, right? It's their turn to fall off next, so I wouldn't recommend building them now, but if you have them built, obviously there's some pretty decent use for them. Let's just make sure she dies. There we go. Boom, boom. Wow. Yeah, I guess Brawn percentile damage can't really be denied, can it? That's a T4, though. I wouldn't put that T4 in Brawn at this point. My purple gear Brawn does the job I need him to do. He gets that Redhulk his speed up, which is good enough for mid-game. All right, finish the Brawn. And then Black Cat can finish the A-Bomb. God, we need more DPCs so I can bring up my Redhulk's red stars and my Black Cat's red stars. And hell, we might need to bring up some Undying red stars. God, we need more DPCs. All right, well, when you got to face these giant spider societies, you got to be a little bit careful. I do have a couple counters that I played around with in the past for this, like Ares, Kang, Cabal. I wanted to try Ares Spider Society here and see if I put Vulture in a certain position, if he would still give me speed up. But then I just know that a Noir this big, a 1 million power Noir, he would just murder me if I didn't have like Doc Ock's health pool here. And even then I'm afraid, right? So I'm actually bringing Doc Ock for his health and Apocalypse for his health. And I'm still worried about this attack, to be honest with you. Okay. Apocalypse Undying? Oh, yeah. I mean, if you have the Undying team built up, then you have actually a couple extra options for a full Spider Society that are really nice. That includes, like, Undying with Robbie Reyes, either like a Dorm or maybe an Emma. Depends on the size of the Undying, obviously, but there are other options when you get to that point. Okay, just don't kill. Okay. I think Vulture could potentially be dead here. My Apocalypse nearly died. He got pushed, so he got the speed bar, which I think is actually hilarious. I can give offense down here. I think I want to try and give offense down over here to the Ghost Spider. But no, let's do it to the Pav and the Penny. So we got the offense down. We got the deflex off, which is nice. We're going to punch. Who am I going to punch here? Him going this early is kind of interesting, right? Let's punch the Peter. I don't think this will kill him, but then Goblin will follow up. Yeah, see, when the Falcon punch doesn't kill the Peter Parker, you know you're in trouble. But here we go. We're going to give them heal block, so it should be okay now. I'll actually put the ability block over here on Pav, since I know Peter's going to die anyway. Do I want to summon that? No, it's going to activate the Noir in a way I don't want. So instead, let's do a little rewind here. It's a good kill. Apocalypse is next. Let's control plus heal up my guys. I hate having to use this, but you know what? At least it's an undodgeable special, so we do get the kill there. We have a stun over here. I'm going to go for the Penny first anyway. I don't think Noir can solo me. So here we go. Excellent. Whatever. Let's try and kill him now. Okay, that didn't work. There you go. So giant team. It really does suck to have to use Apocalypse and Superior 6 here. But in the Baby Alliance, and hopefully this is your case too, if you are not like, no, I wouldn't say war casual, but not war hardcore. You have more offensive teams than you have like attacks to use them on. So you do get to congregate these kind of superpower teams. I think that's the more fun way to play war for sure. Alrighty, we got a big Secret Defenders team. I don't want to take any chances. This is going to take Medbay down, help my Alliance have a little bit easier time on the offensive side. So I'm going to use my Skrull, hide my team here. And I am a little concerned, to be honest with you, because this is a giant Robbie Reyes. We got Crimson Geared Robbie. I think it was nearly 1 million power. Probably got Purple Ice, so all the bells and whistles on him. So we're going to Skrull ability block the Hard Light, and then we're going to ability block the Black Cat, which stops a lot of bleeds, and it's going to make the Black Cat take a crazy amount of damage because it's going to flip all those death proofs into bleeds. And then hopefully we'll see our Hive Mind team just get a colossal amount of turns, but who knows if that's going to be the case. So the ability block landed. Oh, and there goes the red. Okay. So even though she landed some bleeds, I should still begin to go first. This is excellent. I'm going to take out the Strange. That gives me more speed bar. Offense up. This should push the Black Cat again. Excellent. That's more speed bar. And then Red Goblin probably finishes this. I don't know if Skrull actually gets another turn. Oh, we got too much speed bar. Too much speed bar. So not Red Goblin not getting to go quite yet, but now he does. That'll be it for those three, and Hard Light, damn near close. Striker attack gets it done. Let's go! Having Skrull on offense is so much fun. It's so freeing. Alrighty, we're playing with fire because we do have maintenance soon, so we're going to do these a little bit faster. We got Alpha Flight, a bigger team, Insecurity. I'm going to go ahead and take in my Annihilators here. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I think 8 PDT is 3 hours off Eastern, so I think it's actually in 5 minutes. All right, so North Star is going to Flippy Flippy. And then Ultimus is going to Flippy Flippy back. Do a bunch of damage to Sasquatch. Good stuff. And then Guardian is going to push my Thanos. And Thanos is going to say, "Fuck your boss, man. My name is Thanos. And I'm here to say I'm the coolest MSFer in the galaxy." Get it? Get it? Y'all know this song. All right, so Gore does a crap ton of damage. Surfer's going to come in, do a crap ton. See, when people say skip Surfer, I kind of get it, right? I do. But then I get a lot of use out of the Surfer on the mid-game account as far as war goes. Unless, again, like if you're in an end-game hardcore sweaty alliance and they're making you put your Annihilators on defense with like Ares or Mephisto or something like that, I get it. But if not, man, Surfer's actually a lot of fun to play with. A lot. All right, a lot of people want to know why I like Cabal in War, and it's this option right here. And this is a punch down. This works on very big punch-ups, as I've done it before. We got 2 minutes before the maintenance is supposed to hit. Ares takes all the buffs. He doesn't allow Black Knight to get charged again. Kang goes, which activates the Black Knight to go, because when Black Knight doesn't have charges, he's like, I gotta go fast. And then he takes off the Cosmic Ghost Rider passive, and then the Cabal members, who are actually the damage dealers of this, wreak havoc on the enemy, which is really good. I guess you don't need Kang for this. I just don't really have anywhere else where I would put Kang. But anyway, see, all your buffs are mine, and then Kang is gonna go. And what'll I do here? Let's go ahead and get a slow on. Yeah, you know what? Let's get as much damage on Captain America as we can. Slows nowhere, because again, Cosmic Ghost Rider passive. I'm silly for forgetting that. Black Knight takes turn, which says goodbye, Cosmic Ghost Rider passive. And then we'll flippy that. Big damage comes in. Do a nice little rewind. Boom. We got multiple kills, which means the next character to get revived will not be Black Knight. We can ability block him just because. We are a race against the clock. That is the scope of maintenance. Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it. All right, here we go. Here we go. No. Put on auto. We're going to put on autoplay. Come on, Kang. You got this, big guy. Use that fancy ult of yours. One shot to Peggy. Do it. I believe in you. Oh, look at that. Look at the new graphics seem to be coming into their own lately. Yeah, that was a good little seizure I just got from that one. Sweet. All right, and I guess that's going to be it as far as our attacks go until after maintenance. Unfortunately. All right, maintenance is done, but unfortunately the stream is done, so we don't have a chat with us anymore. But we still have some great content to get through. So, we got Secret Defenders with Super Skrull here. I've not done this magic before. I'm actually a little hesitant to even try it, especially because it's like a punch across and it's Insecurity. And it's a big-ass Super Skrull, but, like, Black Knight was sold as a Super Skrull solution, right? So that's what we're doing here. Obviously, the enemy's going to get a lot of speed on us, do a lot of attacks, but it's just going to fuel the Black Knight over and over and over again. And eventually, we're going to get to do a big punch back. And that's what we're going for here. I think this is great. Again, at a time, a lot of alliances like making their players put these guys on defense. I'm super duper against that because of the Skrull options that he kind of gives. Look, there we go with the ult. Does that kill? That doesn't kill everybody. So Skrull is now dead, and I now have control. So we are vulnerable to their attacks now, obviously, right? We already ate the Miss Marvel ult though, so I don't think they're actually going to get around my Black Knight before he deals immense damage to them. Okay, so we don't have any more charges. We do have to eat a couple extra Black Knight or Robbie Reyes attacks here. But now Black Knight's got his charges back. Photon's going to kind of waste her turn here. And eventually my Cosmic Ghost Rider is going to do an amazing buff flip on them. Huge damage. So I think that's going to be it for Photon. Robbie did not get flipped the way I would have wanted, but that's okay. All right. I mean, there's still perma-kills that could come from the enemy that could cause issues. There's lots of bleeds, so we're definitely going to make our Captain America cleanse here. Nice little cleanse action. Doesn't get everything, but gets a good amount. Ooh, that almost murdered me. Okay, let's kill people while we can, yeah? I want to... He's an alt, and that's dangerous. You know what? Look at this. He's going next. I wonder if my big Black Knight can get the job done if we just put in a little bit extra work on him. One Diamond Crimson Geared Robbie, absolutely obliterated by Black Knight. Oh, I love it. I love it when a good war team lasts the test of time and gets really good advantage over certain plug-and-play characters. I love it. I love it. I'm super happy that I have my out-of-time team built for occasions like this. The biggest stress in this game for me right now, and I tell you from my time in Onslaught, is war. I don't enjoy it. It's too stressful. It's too reliant on like, hey, if you screw up, you screw your whole alliance over. I love having the solutions that take that stress away, and now I have all the tools I need to tackle the biggest issues my opponents can throw at me. I like that. And then, you know, at a time you need them for the Old Man Logan event, with the exception of Starbrand, but you see he didn't do much there anyway. And Black Knight, he just feels like a good investment still. He really does. You know, I'm always trying to push the limits of this Illuminati team and see what they can get done. This is a decent challenge, right? We got Dormammu here. We have the Tangled Web team that do have seasonal buffs here, getting sped up by America Chavez. This is a good little limit test on the free-to-play Illuminati to see what we can get handled here. I mean, Captain Britain wouldn't really change much here. The whole idea is, or the whole question I have, I guess, is my Black Panther going before the enemy Weaver? We're not going before the enemy 2099, because he's getting not only his speed up, but his speed bar. So he's going first. He's going to flip some of our buffs. But do I get to go before the Weaver? And the answer is no, and I get ability stunned on quite possibly the worst character. I guess at least it's removed, though. So now, what I should be trying to do is I should be trying to not kill the Doom, unless I think I can one-shot him, pretty much. He's level 100. If I do this and it fails, that's bad. But it is Black Bolt going for the attack. Let's try it. Screw it. Throw caution to the wind. Does that knock him red? It does. He's villain tech. That's going to be it. And this, like, big Black Bolts are fun, man. Let's see if we can get some more burp kills here. Well, no, we're just getting perma kills instead. Except Weaver. That's a big burp kill. There you go. It was a punch down, but hey, Illuminati, clutch. I love this team. Speed up on spawn is amazing. Even though they get that speed up removed pretty quickly, it has already come into effect on how it just kind of shaped the turn order there. I really like how that played out. I mean, deep into your roster, right? You see a team like this, you don't want to use like my Mercs for money. I definitely don't want to use my Xtreme team on this. I am concerned about what Big Time Spider-Man does, but the rest of the team is so small, so I just try and get a little bit of a speed advantage. You know, Redhulk, I do believe gets a speed advantage over Big Time. And if I could just get quick kills here, I think I actually win this. I believe. Let's find out. I'm pretty sure. Also, I'm just doing a giant punch down, so worst comes to worst. I do think that Scientist Supreme and Lady Deathstrike would probably just outlive everything. Brawn is definitely dead. Brawn is like level 65 purple gear or something crazy like that. But yeah, so he's got these really weak characters kind of out of position here. I guess I could rewind him 3 times. He'd get 20% speed bar. But who cares? I'll just do this here instead. Yeah, so right away 3 people are dead. I think that actually nullifies what he's going to try and do here. Would I special? Why special? He's just going to flip it all the defense down again anyway. The regeneration would get flipped. The immunity would get flipped. I guess with his basic. I don't know. Bye, Braun. You did your best, buddy. All right. See how Lady Deathstrike damage? Just new characters doing new character stuff, right? And this hits twice. Ooh, dodged all of them. And he didn't eat the dodge stack. Interesting. Ah, we brought Braun back. Oh, so gosh, that's so funny. It's actually so funny how that played out that way. Scientist Supreme is a beast. Look at that, huh? All right, cool. I mean, it was a giant punch down. I had no concern it was going to fail until I saw like Lady Deathstrike took a little bit of damage there, but Scientist Supreme just laughably powerful kit now. Laughably powerful. You know what? I've already taken out an Alpha Flight. I already took out a Skrull team. I've already taken out a Spider Society. I'm just might have taken another one. It's another giant Spider Society. This is a giant punch up. You see, this is more than or nearly a ×2 punch up from 2.7 to 5.2. Everyone's got a big Spider Society, right? So it's nice to have these answers. I do think I'll be fine here. But I do also think there's a window where I could get instantly blown up. But we'll see. I think it'll be fine. I hope it'll be fine. But this is actually a great use of Mercs for money if you don't need it for like the super duper difficult, in-depth, super endgame enemy comps that you could see, or potentially mirror match. But mirror match, I think there's actually better options too, if you have a team like Underworld built up. But yeah, I think this should be fine to finish off the video on a nice big attack. I guess I can still buy one more attack to use my extreme characters too. Cleanse plus buffs. I'm not sure why I went for Penny, but I did. Look at that damage Noir did. Jesus. You look at the new stealth. That's interesting. I like that. Whatever. I mean, it's just going to get cleansed anyway. We want to try and keep bleeds out there as much as possible so that Logan passive is still in play. Jesus, look at that. Look at that team size advantage there. My God. Okay, Logan's down to 1 death proof. I hate that. I super hate that. That's scary. He'll heal up a big deal here. Okay, it's good speed bar to Logan. Let's spread some of these bleeds. All right, death pool's gone. Retaliation is, it's a B word. Let's get some more speed bar again for our Logan. Oh gosh, look at the damage. The size difference of the team is crazy. All right, we still haven't pushed anyone to stealth yet, which is annoying because Dawkin, normally if it's not this big a punch up, by now Dawkin has actually gotten fueled by a lot of stealths. And he is probably, or normally at this point, he would have been on his second, if not third turn. But I guess we're also putting a disrupt out there, so they can't really get into stealth. Let's put the stun over here, since if we kill the Noir, he's just gonna come back anyway. Oh, that was the best bouncing we could have hoped for. Look at that. That's a dead Peter, and that's gonna seal the deal for us. We get the Noir's first life off, but we should just be golden now. I mean, we should have been golden from the get-go, but I'm always kind of scared. I mean, this is... The Spider-Sided team is actually a real threat. I don't know what the heck just happened there. All right, but there goes Noir. Later, Dork. And then we finish it off. This cannot be dodged. Comes the extra focus. And Penny is going to be taking a dirt nap here. Or the game crashed. Oh, the auto saved it. The game crashed, but throwing it on auto saved it. Maybe. Yeah, the auto saved it. Perfect. Ooh, it's about to get a little bit salty. You know what? I saw this matchup and I just couldn't help myself. This is a somewhat mirror matchup. Obviously, I don't have Cyclops. I have Rogue. I don't have Colossus. I have Gambit. I think those things will work in my favor in this matchup. No matter which Nightcrawler goes, there's dodges up, so I don't think anyone's getting stunned here. So I'm super curious to see how this is going to play out. My Rogue should go first, though, after the Nightcrawlers go. So I think I'll be able to control the enemy forge and just go from there. But yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to play out. I assume Gambit ping damage is going to save the day for me, though. Okay, so enemy Nightcrawler won the coin flip, but yeah, we have dodges, so we're fine. I'll do the same thing. Let's get that dodge off Forge. Get an extra hit on him. That's perfect. Will ability block the Forge? Looks like he resisted it. Yep. Let's see if Rogue could have any better luck. I mean, I could just stun him, but we land the ability block. Didn't land the trauma. Let me throw ability block over here on the sunspot, maybe. No, that didn't land. It did land. Okay, good, good, good. And we'll tunnel down the Forge. Let's get that offense up off of Cyclops. Okay. And now Colossus Not taunted yet, I guess, because he got dropped to yellow too. Interesting. So my Nightcrawler gets speed up because I have a Gambit and he doesn't. So my Nightcrawler is going first. And my Nightcrawler is probably going to just shred the board. Let's stun the enemy Nightcrawler. Yeah, my Nightcrawler is definitely just going to shred this board now. There ain't nothing stopping him. Bloop, 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 bloop. Enemy Forge is down, and that's a wrap right there. There's no coming back from that. We got ult. Let's take out Cyclops. Sunspot's gone. Cyclops is gone. Colossus is gone, and nothing left but Nightcrawler. I don't think this Nightcrawler is going to 1v5, but we'll see. Hopefully we knock him out of his stun rather. And no, I don't have an unavoidable stun, unfortunately. Oh, but I did get 3 hits because of Forge, so we do get the restun. And that's a wrap. All right, well, there you go. There's 11 attacks. Let's go check out the stat line and see how we did here. Normally, I'm a little bit late to do attacks. I feel like I did get the majority of some good rooms, but Cargo Bay was already down. So our stat line's probably not going to be the best, but at least we didn't lose anything. And that feels good. That feels real good. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Come on, game. Load, baby, load. If I were to do any other attacks, it'd be like, well, I mean, we could do one more attack. Hold on. We'll grab a very basic team. See, I could do one more attack. Let's see, there's 1 million teams there. Those are nothing. We could definitely do one of those. We could do a bunch of these. The Masters of Evil might be a bit too big for what I'm thinking. Skrull team would be a bad idea. I mean, let me see just the power difference here. So I was thinking something like you, and you, and then who would be the 5th? Maybe Vol. They don't get speed up on spawn. This could be interesting. Let's give it a shot. Hey, let's give it a shot. We're punching down. We built up 2099. We have Weaver built up. We got some Night Stalkers. Let's see if they can carry the damage front. I did not do positioning well here. I did not even think about it. But we're just trying to throw leftovers at the board and see what happens, I guess. And see we shall. So I should go first, and then Kang is going to steal the speed up, right? Or he's going to at least benefit from the speed up. So here we go. Did we get past the taunt? We sure did. Ooh, stun the Kang, and that's a wrap right there. I mean, these guys not being beside each other, the Moon Knight Agatha is kind of funny. But it's whatever. And Vol annihilated people. All right, well, you know, Vol, I guess, still has some sort of viability left, I guess, for mid-game people who had her built up already, but that's kind of an illusion, right? Another different new character we get. Hey, look, we took out another near 3 million team. That should help the Alliance, because I know a lot of us have very undeveloped B-tier roster sizes, so that's good. Now we'll go and check out the stat line. I should find a way to get some more teams on defense, because we kind of did just waste the Orcus and Night Stalker. Maybe I just throw them together. We throw, you know, Sentinel, Lady Deathstrike, Scientist Supreme with Moon Knight and Agatha on defense to just see what happens, I guess. Not bad. Look, we went 12 for 12. We threw up a good 191 million damage. That's not bad. These guys that took a couple losses, they were taking on harder teams because of Cargo Bay. So I assume, and look what Colt kicked ass on only clearing nearly 10 teams. He must have had some Ruffins over there. Actually, let me see the defense victories. 6-5, 3-3, 1-1, and then nothing. A lot of our alliance has shield defenses. 4-3. Okay, yeah, so this is how we win, guys. They may have more victories, but let's check the score. Will they be bothered enough to even log and do some attacks? That's mid-game war for you. Hope you enjoyed the fights. Hope you enjoyed the video. And hope you guys stay happy, stay healthy, have fun. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.